Hey you! We are back for another video on Songs of Syx episode 4, I believe. Today we are gonna talk about stuff, mainly low stuff. It's very interesting, you will see. I have press record a bit late. I was gonna do some stuff on my side of things. You know, recruiting slaves, etc, etc. So let me show you what I did off camera. We have some slaves. I am currently building some stocks because we are gonna need them. As I said, I made some guard stocks. Let me see if I can show you one. Okay, there is one here. We have the slaver as well. I am currently buying dwarves whenever I can. We don't have a lot to this time, but that's okay. Last slaver was 21 days ago, but that's okay. Now, if you check, we have a guard post here. I think we have one at the top as well. No, yeah, there is one here. There you go. And we have one on the left side. So here. Those guard posts are gonna be used to capture people that are gonna commit crime. And then what we want to do, we want to either imprison them, execute them, or enslave them. Of course, we are not gonna enslave Tilapis, right? We are gonna execute them. Because crime is not a thing that we want to do in this country. And for the dwarves, we want to make slaves out of them. Most of them, actually. Except for Tilapis. We want to execute them. That's it. Okay? Now, what we want... So let me show you why we want to execute. We execute because when we go to government, we have executed here, and we have a 1 fulfillment. So we want to be executed, judged, and stocked. Those are the two things we want. Now, to execute people, we need scaffolds. Those don't need to be very big, but we want them to be in a public place. Because people like to have public execution in those times. I guess. There is no need for it to be big. As I said, we need a gallows and a chopping block. And then we need some decorations. And that's literally it. Now, we need to talk about this, the access, very important. We need to start making way more food that we are making currently. But the reason I didn't make a lot of food yet is because we have a very high spoil rate. Currently, the spoil rate level is level 2, I believe. Yes. And this, we want to have it at the maximum level as soon as possible. Currently, we have 4 fruit orchards. This is not a lot, we need more of them. And we need more pastures, a lot of everything. And I made a couple of orange pastures. As you can see, we have 5 of them. And so we have a lot of leather. Since we have a lot of leathers, we can make a lot of bows, of course. So I'm gonna make a second bowyer. And that's not all. We're gonna make a tailor too. The tailor can transform leather into clothes. This way, we can go into access and we can give them clothes. That's even more happiness. Currently, immigration not in the early game, but like in the late game is pretty tedious. So what we're gonna do now, we are gonna make 3 new nurseries. We're gonna make a lot of them. Okay? So I'm gonna make 1, 2, 3. There you go. This way we have 4 nurseries. Of course, those guys are gonna use a lot of fruits, and that's very annoying. It means that we need a lot more orchards. And since we are gonna check the fertility, or I would say actually the base fertility is pretty high in those areas here. See, those guys? This is very blue in this area, which means we don't actually need to bring water here, even though it's next to us. So all of this area here is gonna be for orchards, all of this. And we're gonna bring water to all of this area because we have water next to it. So this is the next big project, making a lot of orchards. And on the right side here, I am going to make a lot of pastures because we need to make meat, and we need to make fruit. All right, let me show you what I did. Quickly, we have some pumps with a couple of orchards, and we have some new pop and slave, of course. I'm spending most of my denarii doing slave recruitment, of course. And we have a bunch of Globian pastures, which are gonna give us eggs. Now, there is something that most of you maybe don't know, but you can actually upgrade warehouse now. And those boost, so it says plus 220. And this is not 220, capacity in the warehouse. It's 220 per crate. Okay? So currently we have 68 times 80 in terms of storage. But if you buy the upgrade, you're gonna have 68 times 300. Okay? This is a massive change. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna upgrade all the warehouse, all of them, and we're gonna change the import and the export stuff. So first, we need to go into the different import depots and we need to change the setups. I'm gonna go from 65 to 20, actually 15, upgrade and upgrade. There you go. So now if you check your your storage, you have here 29k for meat, 11k for fruits, and you just have overall more for every single resources. The reason we need opiates, fabric, and rations is because of what I built here. So I had some deranged people and some people that are sick over there, and to avoid a contamination of the whole population, because those diseases, they actually spread, right? You want to have hospital and asylum. So asylum are gonna take rations from you when there is actually someone sick, and hospitals are gonna take opiates and fabric from you if there is someone in the bed. Okay? So currently we have nobody sick, nobody deranged, because we have those two buildings. I didn't show you on camera, so I'm showing you right now, I just forgot. But at this point, we are not really interested in knowledge. I didn't really care. I made some lab tech to, have some actual tech. But what we can do, we can actually start recruiting humans and use humans for laboratories. Now, I'm gonna say this, we can recruit slaves to do the research. It's gonna work as well. Because when you have humans, you need to take care of actual humans, not slave. Let me show you humans. You have this environment thing, and those guys, they like lighting, and they like buildings that are, in actual cut stones. See here, the 100%, it is cut stone. Yeah, I think we are just gonna buy human slaves for the laboratories, which means we need to change the priority here. Tilapis, laboratory, I'm gonna lower this. I'm gonna remove it for the dwarves. Or, just a bit over there. And for human slaves, I'm gonna go all the way here. For all the buildings, actually. So I've been thinking about what we can do for metal, since I'm getting tired of buying it. So I'm gonna make a metal smelter, and we are gonna buy ore and coal. I'm gonna go into the laboratory now for the tech tree. We are gonna buy the metal smelter. It's at the top. There you go, it's this one. We don't really have to get anything else, just the first upgrade. And we are on a clock as well, because the resources are gonna go up, but they're gonna go down as well because of spoilage. We need to make the laboratory now. The slaver should come very soon. And we need to make the metal thing as well. So metal smelter. We need to make 2 new import depots. I'm gonna make them here. 1, 2. There you go. Metal smelter. We can make it round. Again, doesn't matter. And there you go. The design is very weird because those smelter and furnaces are weird to build. Thankfully, you don't need a lot of materials to do this. Metal smelter, you only need wood and stone, which doesn't make a lot of sense, if I'm honest with you, because you probably need steel for the furnaces. I don't think you can make furnaces out of stone, can you? Maybe you can, actually. Yeah, Wait. I think you can. Nah, whatever. Don't mind me. I'm just thinking out loud. Let's make all the roads. There you go. We have an entrance here, so let's make something here. And as I said, we are gonna import coal and ore. And for that, I'm gonna make a very, very small warehouse. I think I have one over there that I can copy. There you go. See? Just copy and paste buildings that you already have. Don't make new ones. We're gonna make it here. We need furnitures now to make the warehouse because we have the upgraded version. That's very interesting. Where are we at on the access, by the way, for the furnitures? 2.5k, which means we might not have enough carpenters. I think that's the issue here. I'm gonna make a second carpenter just in case. And let's check where all the homelessness is currently. See if we can do something about it. Okay, we have one over there on the Globedian pasture. And that's it. Okay, which means that we need to make houses at the top over there. Let's say 120 for now, see how much we need. And same for coal. Oh, sorry, not clay, coal. So now we are gonna get, and to note as well, but for the smelters, we can research the tech for it. And this is gonna give us even more metal. So the ratio of buying and making metal is gonna get better over time as we get technology for it. Okay? Alright, I think I've been talking a lot. We can probably end the video here. I'm just gonna show you the buying of slaves. We are gonna buy slaves for laboratory, so we're gonna buy human slaves, I believe. Wow. So while I was waiting for the the slaver to come to finish the episode, we actually got a new level. We are currently at 1.2k population. We have 81 slaves and 1050 actual people, and then the rest is kids. That's the new level. So we have more happiness, more nobility, and we have 0.1 in loyalty. So it's this thing here, loyalty, 120. It's the new target because of the new level. And that's actually pretty nice. Okay, the real goal for late game is, as I said, food, drinks, religion, occupation. So we need to make retirement, temples, more food, and we need to make the service that's left. So we need to make taverns that comes with drinks, of course, and we need to transform the food stalls into restaurants. So yeah, there is a lot to do in the late game for those things. Actually, it's more of a mid-game thing, I would say, but there is this bug currently with experience loss that just continually pops up, so it's very annoying. So you just remove it. But now we need to check for the slaver somewhere. There you go. So 12 days and 2 years ago, which means the slaver should come very soon. Oh my god, the slaver is finally here. Seriously. Whoa, I've been waiting for so much. You have no idea. Maybe 5 minutes. Okay, so humans, let's see how much we can get. We can buy 75 slaves. Nice. Look at the counter going up at the top. Okay, so 75, which means we have even more workforce, and now all the humans should technically go to the laboratories because humans have, see, they are very high, so they should go all to the thing. Why do we have people here? Civics, where are you guys going? You guys are all going to the laboratories. Those guys are crazy. You are going to the laboratory. This is where I need you. Okay. So now if we check laboratory, logically we should... so if we check the list here, we have some humans. Yep. Okay. Nice. So now we have 8k knowledge. I'm gonna buy the tech right now, and we are gonna do it in the next episode. So libraries. There you go. And yeah, that's the goal for the next episode. working on knowledge. So that's gonna be it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.